This is LD, and I'm going to be chatting with you about how to put images behind QR codes. I'm reading my notes here, so I hope you don't mind. Using Photoshop to create images behind the QR codes can be a little bit cumbersome, but let's hope that we can make things a little bit more understandable as we move forward. We're going to be using my favorite QR code generator, and that happens to be QR Creator, which is readily available from the internet. We're going to create a QR code. We're going to open Photoshop and import the QR code mask, which I have created, and it's available down below. Next, we're going to align the mask and the QR code. We're going to trim the image and remove the excess image mask. Then we will add the corner masks for the QR code alignment. We're going to apply the mask to the QR code and then finally insert the image. As we mentioned, QR Code Creator is my preferred QR code generator, and we're going to start by selecting the URL QR code. For good flexibility, I'd suggest selecting a size of 10. By necessity, we want the highest error correction available to us. This is important since we will want to remove some of the dots, and error correction is important at that stage. In full disclosure, you could use the artistic QR code. However, the image you get is what you get. You can also generate plain text in the QR code. Error correction does affect the QR code size and complexity. Okay, back to work. Load the QR mask into Photoshop and take note of the upper left-hand corner. Import your QR code of any kind into Photoshop. At this moment, it is not aligned. Using the Transform tool, Ctrl+T, and position the QR code so that it fits the dots of the mask. Trim off the unwanted dots using the Selection tool and then pressing Delete. Double check the alignment by checking the mask dots against the QR code squares. Then also check the bottom right-hand corner. Now, locate the 4 areas of the QR code that is used for alignment when being scanned. QR codes have a large amount of adaptability in terms of angle of viewing and rotation, and this is corrected by looking at these 4 alignment areas. Add these to the mask by using the Select tool, define the area, and then filling it with a solid color. At this time, it's good to center the images on the canvas and, if necessary, crop the image to the desired size. If your image is a smart object, see the little symbol on the thumbnail down at the bottom right of the thumbnail. If this is the case, the image will have to be rasterized. To get the dots we want out of the QR code, we need to mask out the dots. First, select the dots from the mask. Then I invert the mask by going up to the Select menu and going down to Invert. This will have marching ants around the dots. Now everything but the dots has been selected. We're going to delete everything that is not part of the QR code. Now click on the QR code layer and add Layer Mask. The final step is add your image at the top. Resize the image. Now move the image layer to the bottom of the layer pile so that it will be behind the dots of your QR code. You may also choose to add a white layer behind everything. Here is a sample of my website on travel videos. Notice that I have removed some of the dots for a creative touch around the globe. This is why we need the high percentage of error correction. Here's another case here where I have removed many dots and the error correction was overwhelmed and the QR code doesn't work. Be sure to test your QR code when being creative. This is the QR code that works. It's my email address, and the image is one of my characters from the World of Warcraft video game. I hope this has been helpful in energizing your creativity with QR codes. Send me an email, you have my QR code, and leave a comment. Be well and enjoy life.